Here we go, folks. Get ready. This is our game of the week, a matchup everybody's been waiting for. There's tremendous energy here in the building. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Old Dominion Monarchs. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Monarchs will kick this away to get us going here. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? You start the drive with a quick throw to the left side.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you're starting to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many.
He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the defense look slow that time.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Watson. Defense is coming after him. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job. Quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Pressure is coming. Fires it on the move. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
Well, Chris, it's 3rd down. I understand there's a tendency for the quarterback to want to trust his arm and believe in his receivers to make a play. But, boy, that was a tight throw. He's lucky it wasn't picked.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The Auburn offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Brown. Caught quickly. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pulls it in. It's Thompson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
They look to throw it here on second down, and they heave it deep downfield. He's got it near the end zone. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Auburn.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. We go with a direct snap. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Scanning the field, it's Brown. Fires it to the wideout, who makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Brown. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Brought down on play at the 13. Yard line. Brings up second down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
second and goal.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Applying for the touchdown on the right side. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Back to pass. It's Brown. The pass rush closing in. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a first and goal, all the way to third and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on fourth and goal.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. Nowhere to run. No corral him for no gain.
On the play. Second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Coverage team gets him down, and that'll do it for the first period.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Auburn 16, Dominion 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gain moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, it's Brown. Quick throw to his receiver. It's caught downfield. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. On the run here. Lets it go. Nice grab. It's Simmons. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
He's past the marker and still going. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Auburn 23, Old Dominion 0.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Running out of time in the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Davis. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big gain.
And 1st down for the offense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. To the air, it's Watson. The pocket breaking down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks like he's going to run it. On the move, looking deep. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
Great timing here with the quarterback and the wide receiver. That receiver does a nice job of keeping his route vertical, and the quarterback's taught to put the ball away from the defender towards the boundary. Good adjustment by the receiver and a big play by the offense.
They make a stop to get the ball carrier down. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled after the catch.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot. It's very tough to get your hands on.
That completion makes it second and medium. Fires it to the wideout. Makes a spectacular diving catch.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
He's moving out of the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking to throw yet again. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Auburn.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Auburn 30, Old Dominion 0.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick off.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It leads to second down.
The offense now operating in empty. To throw, it's Watson. Bringing pressure. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback.
The QB throws his third hook of the day.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, Chris, he tried to squeeze that one in there on third down. It would have had to have been a perfectly placed ball to have any chance at a completion in a first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Misses the receiver, incomplete. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Handoff running right. Breaks clear. Will he score here? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, no surprise from an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Breaking free at the 35. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness. And the Monarchs looking to run some tempo here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Defense is coming after him. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's complete downfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back. It's Watson. Pressure is coming. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the catch. It's Davis. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And the completion made. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Looking for his back. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Here's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's a shotgun run call. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Trying to find some room. It's Brown. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Gain of 1. 2nd down coming up.
Important 2nd down play coming up. feed the back again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches are likely to focus on as they move forward.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Direct snap to the back. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. After making his first attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down here for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Watson. He's escaping the pocket now. He's hit as he throws it. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, and he lofts it deep over the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incompletion sets up a second down. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Back to throw again. Looking for the wideout. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Trying to find room. It's Davis. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys. It hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come.
And he scores. Touchdown, Monarchs. The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Dropping back, it's Watson. Fires it to the wideout. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, and the onside kick works to perfection.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered that. That's one of the toughest things to do, is to recover that onside kick. But perfect timing here. That ball went up into the air, and the kicking unit got on top of it.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Quick throw to the left. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Monarchs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Handoff as he try to work the clock here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Movement here from the tight end. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Testing the right side here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. Fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Bringing it back, it's Marshall. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. This has been a long afternoon for this offense. All that's left, try to get some consolation points here. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that catch is hauled in. Good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway